Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Eid Mubarak. For those of you who don't know, because I actually have remembered, I did say this in another reading, didn't I? That my dad is Muslim, my mom is Christian, or Catholic to be exact. And yeah, so it's kind of like sometimes I end up celebrating both sort of holidays, if you will. So like Christmas and Easter and then Eid. I know it's a bit of a contradiction because some people be like, oh, you got to pick one. But it's just like when you have two parents from different belief systems, like naturally, whenever there's a celebration, you're going to be hooked into the celebration, right? So yeah, so this video was requested and it's based on why the person that you're with, or it doesn't just have to be the person that you're with, why this person on your mind fell in love with you, why they chose you, why they wanted you, why they fell in love with you. But if you're asking about the past and you're not with anyone, it could also be past energy, why somebody from your past has fallen in love with you, or it could even be future energy, why your future next person is going to fall in love with you. Okay, so I have 6 piles. Pile 1, we have inspired. May you realize potential. Okay, look at the waterfalls. Pile 2, grounded. May the earth sustain you. Okay, pile 3, resourceful. May you recover and rise again. Pile 4, we have charm. May you see the magic in all things. Pile 5, we have together. May you be connected. And pile 6, rest. May you find moments of serenity. Okay, well, with that being said, go ahead and pick your piles. I'm going to start. Let me move this here, this here, this here. Okay, pile 1, 155, pile 1. You guys chose inspired. May you realize the potential. Okay, look at the waterfalls, okay? I'm hearing Halo by Beyonce. And it's also giving me like some sort of like vibe of like, it hit me like a ton of bricks kind of vibe. So it's almost like this person didn't really see it coming. Like this person just realized that they were falling for you. And if you're single, then this could be past energy. It could also be your future or person. Like they just didn't see it coming. Okay. It just hit them like a ton of bricks. But because you chose inspired, I feel like this person finds you inspiring. And there's something about your energy that inspires this person to want to have love. Because I'm getting that this person may have been very content of being single. I mean, of course, there'll be moments of loneliness, feeling like it would be nice to share my space with someone, but I feel like this person has high standards, so they don't want to do that with just anybody. They're not the type to just settle. So there's something about you that inspired them to want that for themselves, okay? But let's see. We have 10. You're not afraid. And basically 10 rounds back to 1, which is all about new beginnings, new portals, right? So it's giving an energy of this person is like, willing to give love a try, because it's something that your energy kind of exudes in feeling like, you know what, it is a big risk to fall in love with pile 1 or to fall in love in general, but power makes it seem worthy. Power makes it seem like it's worth the risk. Okay, we have the ram and the dahlia, determination. It's giving Aries energy. Okay, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. We have 2 of cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have 4 of swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have maybe, and we have opportunity. Okay. So why did they fall in love with you, or why are they going to fall in love with you? They definitely feel really inspired to fall in love. There's something about your energy. I would not be surprised if you guys are people that a lot of people tend to feel gravitated towards or just open with. Even strangers may feel the urge to talk to you about random stuff, and you're just like, whoa, TMI, why are you telling me? There's just something very comforting about your energy that kind of allows someone to feel seen, validated. And I feel like that's the energy you give this person. You make them feel validated, you make them feel seen. And even though this person is content being single, I think it also stems from fear of being hurt. Like a part of them may also get scared to be hurt. But there's something reassuring about you, as in, it's going to take a big risk, but you're worth the risk. And I think it's also because you guys have this energy in your own life, but in other aspects. So for example, when you see opportunities to go for something to better your life, you're going to jump at those opportunities. You're not going to hesitate. And there's something very fire-esque about you guys. Whether you're a fire sign or not, or having your chart or not, like there's something very daring about you. And I'm getting I heard cripple, so it's almost like some people feel really shy to approach you in general. Some people may feel like it's taking a big risk because nobody likes to be rejected. But there's something about your energy that makes it feel like worthy. I'm getting a vision of like, you know, like sirens and like mermaids and like the men on the boat, they're at sea, and you know, like the siren is singing and then the men at sea is just like, let me come closer. It's like that energy, except you guys have good intentions. You're not trying to lure men in and kill them, but you're very determined. We have determination here. You're a very determined person, and that basically awakens the determination in your person or your person to be. I do get that this person is not really the type that like they're very busy. They're like a workaholic, or they just have a lot going on. Or they will do if this is someone who you're going to be with in the future. But I'm getting that you allow them to slow down. You allow them to say, you know what, let's just spend time together. Especially if you're like a little bit introverted. It makes them want to be introverted with you, because we do have retreat. So it's kind of like, you know what, let's spend time together. The quality time, you know, is valuable time. I'm also getting you're an energy that doesn't ask for much. Like you want someone to come with their own money, their own stability, their own shit. But it's like, what you ask for in others may be seen as high maintenance, high standard, but really it's not much. It's like you may be the type that wants someone who's loyal to you, respects you, they have their own money, they have their own stuff, but is loyal and respectful and sweet and empathetic. Someone who has a good work balance. They can get their money and still spend time with you, and at the same time give you space when you need it. Like I feel like this person is very complimentary towards you, or this person will be, because we do have the Two of Cups. So whatever you feel for them, it's going to be very mutual. I feel like you guys are in unison. You guys are in sync, yin and yang. Especially if you're a woman, you give off this energy where you're very balanced, you're very zen, you know? So it's like you have the masculine trait and you also have the feminine trait within yourself as an individual. And it kind of inspires this person to be the same, where they can be masculine when they need to get that bag and everything like that. But then when it comes to tapping into that vulnerability, tapping into that emotion, tapping into that space, it makes them feel like, okay, I can get in touch with that. I also heard inner child wound. So there's something about your energy that is healing the inner child. And I don't know what exactly that could be, because it's going to be different for everyone. But a part of them feels very validated and very seen. Also appreciated. You guys could be a cheerleader. Some of you may be the type that values stability in all aspects of your life. So whether it's in relationships, in career, even mentally, you know, you want stability and you're not afraid to go after it. I feel like you give off a vibe where you're content to be with or without a person, because I'm hearing I'm good, you know, because even if you come along, I'm good, it don't mean a thing to me, because I'm good with or without you. Like basically it's saying like whether you are with a person or with this person or not, you're happy, you're good, you'll find a way to entertain yourself, you'll find a way to get through life. And this person admires that because it makes them feel like you are secure and you have a strong sense of self, but it also allows them to feel like they like me or they love me for me. They're not trying to be with me for a specific motive. It seems genuine, it seems from the heart. And this is what gives them reassurance. They feel like they see parts of themselves in you as well, because we do have the Two of Cups. So that is like a mutual energy. But I'm getting that this person ponders a lot about you and the connection, and not in a bad way, but just in a way of like whenever they get some time to themselves, they sit and they wonder. They're like, I know what I like about Power One. I wonder what Power One likes about me. Like this person, like everything they do is intentional. So if they approach you, or if you guys end up together, or if you guys are together, it's not by mistake. You know, they could have observed you, analyzed you in the stages of getting to know you initially, but it's like what makes them stay, or what's going to make them stay is the fact that they want to be reassured of why they're with you. So they may even ask themselves, what is it that I do like about Pile One? Why do I feel like Pile One is the one? And they will list it down. You know, this person's giving very logical, very air sign energy like kind of vibes. But you allow them to try their best to tap into that emotional side, and vice versa. You may be feeling a lot more safe with this person, or you will be if you haven't got a person yet. okay? Because we do have the maybe, and the maybe is doubt. Maybe does usually depict an energy of doubt, but that's why we have the Four of Swords. It's almost like this person may feel like, I can't, I'm hearing, cause I've been too strong for too long, but I can't be without you, baby. Like that's what I'm hearing in my mind. And it's like, even if you guys are distant at times, or you incorporate some space between you both, it's like absence makes the heart grow fond. It makes them, it's forcing them to think about you, and it makes them think about the whole connection. Like, so what is it about this person? Why do I think about this person? And yada, yada, yada. Like, it makes them analyze things. Because again, human nature, especially if this person has gone through heartbreak in their own life before you, it's like everything that you may do, or just anyone, if they were to end up with anyone, will have them wanting to deeply analyze it. This person could be Gemini, but this person could even be Virgo, but it's like, or just any air sign. Like, they'll just like to analyze and pick apart their own brain. I would not be surprised if this person talks to themselves if they're alone, you know? And they just like to wonder, like whenever they get an ounce of doubt, they're like, okay, but why am I feeling this? Okay. If this person knows how to keep themselves in check, if their mind is spiraling towards a negative side, maybe they went to like therapy or something. But if not, it's like this person tries to check themselves, like, okay, why do I like part one? What's the reason behind this? Why am I feeling a little bit doubtful here? And that could just stem from past negative experiences. But at the same time, they know how to flip it, because we have opportunity. So they feel like, if I was to ignore this opportunity to be with pile one, then I'd be miserable. I would be living in regret, thinking I could have had it all with pile one. Like, fair enough, love is scary. Fair enough, relationships are scary. But I don't want to be afraid. If I ignore the chance to be with pile one, I may live to regret it. So while the opportunity is being presented, I might as well take it. Even if it does come with a risk, even if it does come with fear. So I want you to be aware, pile one, that it's not just, okay, I've chosen you, I like you, pile one, I love you, pile one, or, you know, if this is future energy, I'm going to choose pile one. It's not set in stone, as in like, okay, I choose you, I want you, and then they're always going to feel stable in their emotions, because it's human nature for things to go up and down due to experiences and even due to past trauma. But the good thing is they know how to stabilize things when things are tipping out of balance. So whenever they feel like, okay, I need some space, sometimes they take that space to reflect on the relationship, and it just makes them miss you more, okay? Or this is what's going to happen. So they just really love the fact that you march to the beat of your own drum. You don't actually need anyone fully. It's like, you're okay with all that. You may have been single for a long time before with this person, or you guys, you know, this could be future energy, but you give off an energy of independence even when you're with someone. It's like, yeah, I'll spend time with you, but I also need to make time for my friends and make time for myself. And whether you're there or not, I'm still going to get the bag. I'm still going to do what I need to do, you know? And this person finds that amazing, especially if you are an introvert, because I'm being drawn to the retreat card. A part of them feels like they like that, because they're just like, you're very selective with your energy, very selective with your time. Because people feel like, I think people have a misconception with introverts. They feel like introverts are just shy people who want to speak, but they're too anxious to speak. And that's not what introversion is. I mean, maybe it's a spectrum, and maybe some people are on that spectrum, but I feel like introverted people, they don't have to look one way, as in like be that quiet, shy person. Some people are very confident, but they're just introverted. They're as in like, I have what it takes to communicate, but I don't want to communicate unnecessarily, you know, and there is a time limit and a battery limit for me to communicate and socialize. And when that battery runs out, I gotta go home and recharge. So, you know, some people are different, but I feel like they like the fact that you're very selective, which it kind of validates them in a way that makes them feel like I must be special if pile one wants to be with me romantically, and vice versa. But they also want to spend more time with you. Also, I heard learning you. So it's not just like having fun, but it's also like this person wants to pick your brain. Okay, there's something about you that you guys are equals, and they like the fact that they can not only love you, but they respect you, you know? So it's because they see you as an equal. They see you as an ally. They don't like a best friend and a lover, not in a way where it's like, I'm the man, you're the woman, and I have power over you. I have dominance over you. Like, I'm not getting that vibe. Unless you're into that, because there are some women who do want a man who takes charge and, you know, who they can depend on, and there's nothing wrong with that either, if that's what you want. But this person likes the fact that he or she they keep it non-binary, they see you as an equal, like shoulder to shoulder. They don't see themselves as better than you. They don't see you as better than them. They see you as, we're on the same level. We are aligned. You know, you're my Iris, and I'm your, I forgot what the other counterpart is, but like basically you're the yin to my yang. You know, we need each other. We're just as powerful with or without each other. Like we're connected. That's what I'm getting. So this is why they would fall in love with you. They feel very inspired to go towards you and inspired by you in general. Even the way you live your life, you give off this energy where you don't have to tell people what to do. Especially if you're a woman interested in men, you're not gonna nag. Maybe in the past you may have, but you're not doing that. Like you give off this energy where if I have to nag a guy, that is not my guy. Respectfully, I shouldn't have to nag a guy. Okay, I should just be able to you should just be able to know what it is. You know, if you're an adult, you should just know, right? So there's just something about your energy that just makes people feel like I need to follow her lead. And even if you haven't asked anyone to do something, people will just want to present the best version of themselves or even welcome themselves to be with you. So it's like you don't even have to say anything. The way you live your life, because you give off this vibe that you're a man or a woman of your word. You're a person of your word. So when you say something, you stick by it and you work towards it. And not many people have this energy. This is very rare energy. So it makes this person want to step up and do the same in their own life, but it also makes you very attractive in this person's eyes, okay? A perfect balance between masculine and feminine energies which you possess, and it makes this person want to have the same. But this person's not going to feel threatened by you or insecure by you, you know? But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, so 1652, pile number 2. You guys chose grounded. May the earth sustain you. So why did this person fall in love with you? Yeah, well, I mean, it's very clear. You keep this person grounded. There's something about your energy that screams loyalty, okay? Safety. So you could have earth in your chart, but you could also be a water sign, because I'm getting Cancer vibes. Because when I think of Cancer, I just think of motherly energy, loving energy, I got you energy. Because every single Cancer I've ever met in my entire life, whether they're a man or a woman, they give me mother, father energy. Like, let me take care of you. Like, especially when it comes to birthdays, the kind of gifts I get from Cancers is like, they don't get me something I necessarily was wanting so badly. They get me something that I needed, something that is like, this is what you need, like a typical parent. And I really appreciate that. So this person, they like the fact that you're grounded. You keep them grounded, you keep them nurtured, and you're very loyal. There's something very down to earth about you. Like, you don't change in the sense that, like, I'm sure you change, everyone changes, but it's like, you don't snake people, you don't betray people. Like, you are who you are, you're authentic in who you are, you're very honest with people. And yeah, we have drop it, number 3, and 3 is a number of support, networking, you know. Yeah, maybe you guys give off this vibe where I'm there for you, but with the drop it, this is also like, you allow this person to unwind and drop their burdens, and you know, you allow them to feel like no matter what is going on outside of your connection, or if this is a future person, or no matter what's going to be happening in your lives, it's like you give them the privilege to just sit and relax and be like, you know what, at least I have my pal 2 with me. My pal 2 is my rock. That's the energy I'm getting. Like wifey/hubby material, very dependable, very loyal. We have the Finch and the Peach, romance. Ooh, okay. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. 7 of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Air sign energy with the Ace of Swords. We have sex, and we have root chakra. Yeah, the root chakra is screaming the most to me. Maybe some of you even are very stable in your work. Not all of you, but some of you could be very stable in your work, grounded financially. And yeah, that doesn't have to mean you're mega rich, but you can afford everything you need, and you're very humble about it. And they're really proud of the fact that, especially if you're a woman, they're proud of the fact that you have this role, like as a feminine, like to care, to nurture, to take care of, but at the same time you know how to switch it as well and be like, I still got to get my bag and I've got you. You know, if anything happens, like you still got your money as well to fend for the both of you. And I'm also getting this root chakra is more centered towards family. Maybe you guys are very big on family, and I know like most people should be like, you should value family or want to have a very strong unit, but some people are just really more about family than others. Like some people are a bit more like individualistic, which is not a bad thing, it's just different, you know. Some people may not even want children, but I'm getting for this pile, you may want children if you don't have children, and you value family, you value togetherness. There's something very traditional about you, but still maintaining some modern values, like still wanting to work and be independent in that way. But it's overall like there's still, you haven't abandoned that traditional side, you know. Probably that's why I'm getting the earth vibes. Yeah, like this person sees you as their home. They really like the fact that you're very romantic, because we have romance. So you got, I'm just getting a vision of someone cuddling someone, and someone decorating the table and doing something very like sentimental. They like the fact that you're very attentive and sentimental and romantic. Whenever they're around you, they feel like so much support. Like, what are burdens? Burdens don't exist when I have my pal too. How sweet, you know. Imagine being somebody's form of peace, you know. Just make sure this person is giving you peace as well, you know. Don't make it one-sided, but it's such a beautiful compliment to know that you can give someone so much serenity and they can appreciate it, you know. And if you haven't got a person, this is what your person will really love about you, and they will appreciate it. Because the thing is, I'm not getting an energy that you overgive and then that's it. Maybe you grew up doing that. Maybe you were a people pleaser. Maybe you overexerted your amounts of effort to give and give and give and give, and you gave to the wrong people in the past, and it really, really did a number on your heart, okay? But I feel like when you're with the right person, or if you're already with the right person, it's going to be a lot more appreciated, and you're going to get back into the energy of, now I feel so loved and appreciated and safe enough to do this. But at the same time, you still maintain this element of balance. So if you feel like you're giving a lot and you're not getting anything back, you're going to retreat your energy, because now you can spot when it's being appreciated versus just used, okay? Because we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive, which means you guys really have learned to love yourself. But no shade to you guys, I am just getting a vibe that this is not like, you were not like this before. And the reason why I say no shade to you guys is because I was like, you weren't always like that. But it sounds a bit blunt, like you weren't always like that. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if that is coming off in a too much of an aggressive way, so I had to say no shade, you know. But I feel like this is something that you've worked hard to work on. Like now it's like, I now love myself. I have enough self-respect. But maybe before you were more like, I'm just going to give and give and overgive and chase and chase and chase. You know, you may look back and be like, I don't even know why I did those things. I look back, even with myself, like I look back and I'm like, feel like smacking myself in the face, like, why did you do all of that? But then again, you can never regret being a good person, okay? You can never regret giving all the love, even if it is to a wrong person. Like, you can't regret that, you know, because it just shows that you were the bigger person. You were the kinder person. You used your heart, you know? So I'm getting a phone call. I don't know if I should stop the reading. Who's calling me? Oh, yeah, no. I'm in the middle of a reading. I'm just waiting for the call to stop. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Do you see how anxious I get? Because I don't know if you guys know about me. I don't really like to pick up phone calls. I know it's such a bad habit, unless it's like an emergency, but I don't really like to. I kind of hope secretly that someone will just text me and be like, hey, can I call you, if it's unserious? But if it's serious, then I'm like, okay, cool, I'll pick up. But anyways, yeah, so you guys, I feel like this has been something that you've really worked on. And I don't know if the person you're with or the person you're going to be with is aware of how you used to be. They may assume that this is just who you are, and it is who you are, but you now do it within balance. It's kind of like when people say, oh, don't be good, because good people often get taken advantage of. But it's like, don't listen to that. Still be a good person. Still love people. Still care for people. Still nurture people. But just be very selective with who you're giving that energy to, okay? Just be smarter, wiser with who is deserving of that. Because I'm getting, you guys are the type of people that will pour a lot of water in the plant pot, because you don't know when to stop giving. But I feel like you guys have gotten better now. I feel like you guys are learning to love yourself, and you're like, yeah, there needs to be a balance to this, which is good. Okay, they like the fact that you're very cautious about what you put investments into, which is what we're just talking about. Okay, they like the fact that you're also very patient, and you see them as worthy of an investment, which makes them feel very appreciated and very loved. Okay, and pile 2, you guys are also very intelligent, because I am being drawn to this Ace of Swords, and that's what makes me think you guys are very intelligent, very witty. You know how to come up with solutions to things, and this is what this person is going to really appreciate if you're not with someone. But if you are with someone, this is what they appreciate. Or if it's still early and they still have time to get to know you even more, then yeah, they're gonna really like your stance on things and your outlook on life. There's also something about you being a very strong person but still staying in your feminine energy if you're a woman. And if you're a man, it's like you're very intelligent, you're very fierce, you take on challenges, but you still know how to be romantic as well. And this is what this person is going to really love. You guys give me Queen Victoria vibes, because with this card, it makes me feel like you guys are going to really love, love making. I would not be surprised if like one of your love languages is like physical touch, because you're very suave with your words and the way you things go down if you're alone with someone. I don't want to get too into it because I don't want to get demonetized. I never really cared about that whole demonetized thing. I just want to say what I want to say. But then when I tried to upload a TikTok, oh my God, my TikTok videos have been taken down just because I put up a card that said this. So that's why I'm like, whoa, the internet is getting stricter and stricter. So that's why I'm being a little bit cautious. But yeah, like I feel like this, whatever happens in the bedroom, like you guys are very passionate. Like you guys make, my battery's running out. My battery's running out, but you guys know how to make love. Let's just put it that way. And when you're in love, you don't want anyone else but your person. And you guys could identify with even being demisexual, where you refuse to even be intimate with anyone unless you are in love, or you do like them at least. So yeah, this person really likes that, and they really like your values. But that's all I'm getting. I'm going to move on to pile 3. I'm going to try and make this fast because I'm on 20%. I was getting too ahead of myself. Okay, anyways, bye guys. So 2654, pile 3. You guys chose resourceful. May you recover and rise again. Okay, in this deck there is a card that says alchemy, but whenever I see this card resourceful, I think of alchemy as well. So I feel like your person is going to fall in love with you if it's a new person, or going to be a new person in the future. But if you're already with this person's fallen in love with you because you are somebody who, you take your experiences, you take anything bad in your life and you know how to turn it into something good. You're very positive minded, and it doesn't have to be in a way where you're like, oh, like, let me be the cheerleader. Everybody, put a smile on your face. Like, you're giving off a vibe where when you're down, you don't stay down for very long. You know how to elevate yourself and pick yourself right back up as if nothing's ever happened. And you don't look like what you've gone through. Like, you could have gone through so much pain, but you don't look like it. You look like you haven't experienced pain at all because of how happy you are, or you appear to be at least, and how positive you are, how loving you are, how kind you are to other people. You're not afraid to see people shine. You're not really a bitter person. Like, you're very stable within yourself, and people would not even have thought that you've gone through anything difficult in your life. But maybe this person in the future, they're going to know or find out that you have, and maybe you've opened up to them if you're already with them, or if you've been with someone for a while. Your partner, maybe even your spouse, they know about the things you've gone through, and you guys could be very empathic. So it's like you've gone through something, so you can identify other empaths, you can identify other situations, and bounce back from it. And people find that as strength, and I feel like this person's going to fall in love with the fact that you don't stay down for long. You turn lemons into lemonade, okay? Very abundant energy. We have 25, fill the well, and 2 is a number of partnerships, and 5 is a number of learning. Add them together is 7. So I would not be surprised if you are someone who this person learns a lot from. And that may be a common occurrence with this pile. Like, you guys may be the type where you enter connections with people and it's always them learning from you, and you may be learning from the situation itself, but not necessarily from them. And it's like you take on that teacher role. And sometimes it may be a little bit disheartening because you want to learn from someone else for once, and you want to rely on someone else for once. But I feel like you are somebody who, you transform all your connections. Like, being in a relationship with you is transformative, people end up leaving the relationship very different, or wanting to work on themselves, or if they're still with you, they end up changing parts about themselves and basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not chipping away, but more like, it's like they're reshaping themselves. So anything good about themselves, they're going to maintain. But anything that they need to work on, they're feeling a bit more like, I need to rectify this, because there's something about you that's very guru spiritual, like people learn a lot from. So I feel like this person feels like they learn a lot from the connection they share with you, and it encourages them to keep it going, encourages that you challenge them, but in a very good way. Like, you are intellectually stimulating, you are spiritually stimulating. That's why we have to feel the well. It's like consistency. It's like, I need to keep going, I need to keep growing, I need to keep evolving. And this is what your person will fall in love with you about. Or if you're already with someone, this is what they have fallen in love with you about, because you are always growing, changing, evolving, reshaping. You're always, like, you guys, I would not be surprised if you're Scorpios, or if you're Geminis, or if you're Sagittarius. Like, there's just something that you're always changing and growing from, okay? Maybe I would not be surprised if you were younger, and when you were younger, you went through a lot of phases, you know? We have the elk and the ash, strength. This is giving Leo energy. We have, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. We also have Pisces energy, high priestess. And we have 9 of cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have the crown chakra. And then we have the unite. So I'm getting this vibe that you guys are very spiritual. Very spiritual. I would not be, if you're a tarot reader like me, I would not be surprised if you pick this pile. So hi my tarot readers, because you guys give off a very spiritual sort of vibe, okay? Especially with this crown chakra, it's almost like higher self energy. So it's like you have a great connection to God, or to the divine, or to the universe, whatever you want to say. And this person, whether they're with you, or this is a future person, or maybe even the past, there's something very learned and very sacred about your energy, and it makes them want to elevate, makes them want to work on themselves. They like the fact that you're always you're always not afraid to work on yourself, okay, and evolve. And you're always transforming, changing, learning, and it makes this person want to do the same. It makes them feel like, well, maybe there are things I need to evolve and change, and I need, because I want to keep up, okay? And I do feel like this person, they admire your strength. They admire your strength so much. Your strength to get through things, but also your intelligence to learn about them and turn it into something better, okay? They also like the fact you're very trustworthy, because we do have, it's safe for you to love. There's this energy that you reside in you, that it's very giving. It's very, not even just giving, but it's like someone feels comfortable. It's like, say for example, I'm going to use this example because I'm a teacher. As a teacher, you know, you get the strict teacher, and then you get the easygoing teacher, and then you get the like okayish teacher, or like you're not really close to, but like you don't have a problem with them kind of teacher. And then you get the teacher that just is like a therapist. It's like your best friend, but also knows how to be your parent, but also keeps a strict, distance boundary at the same time. But it's someone who's also funny, and someone you're also attracted to. Like, you just find them amazing. You just find them charming. Like, kind of like Miss Honey from Matilda. It's like you guys give off that energy where anyone will feel safe in your presence. People want to learn from you. They're not intimidated by you. This person is not intimidated by the things you know, or, if this is the future, they're not going to be intimidated by your knowledge. They're not going to be intimidated by your position. This is someone who they are willing to learn from you, because they see you're so transformative. You can turn anything into anything. You guys could be the alchemists people. You guys could be very good at manifestation. People want to take notes. I feel like it takes an intelligent person to recognize an intelligent person. Sorry, I don't know why my kids are screaming. Hey, no shouting. Yeah, it takes an intelligent person to know an intelligent person. So this person is equally as intelligent. It's just you're more spiritual with it. And they haven't really tapped into their spirituality as far as you are, or you have. But it's like still, like even so, like they're intelligent in their own right, because they can recognize the greatness and intelligence in you. And it makes them not feel competitive. It makes them want to take note. It makes them feel like, okay, this is what I can work on myself. And it's not to say that you won't learn anything from this person either, but it's just with you, it's like you have a special relationship with God. And this person would also consider you very lucky. They feel like, how is it like that thing could have destroyed a person? If that was anybody else, they would not have handled it the way you did. If I was you, I would not have handled it that way. Like, why is it that things work out for you? I would not be surprised if anyone who does you dirty, pile 3, like, it just instantly gives you good luck. It's like the moment someone betrays you or snakes you, boom, you have increase in finances, or a new opportunity comes and makes its way to you, or you just get prettier, you get more handsome. Like, you guys just got it like that. You're very blessed, and I feel like this person's fallen in love with you because you're almost like magical to them. Like, you seem like, wow, like I've never met a person like this. Divine, very divine. With the High Priestess, they like the fact that you're very mysterious. I was gonna say sneaky, but sneaky has a really bad connotation, and I don't think being sneaky is always a bad thing. Like, sometimes, like, say for example, if you're sneaky and you may have like things you want to post, or projects you want to put out, and you just don't really tell anyone about them, and then you pop out with it, like, that could be considered sneaky, but it's not with bad intentions. You just want to surprise people, you just want to show people what you've got going on, but you may not have kept anyone in the loop, you know. So it's like mysterious, but in a good way, you know. They really like the fact that you guys could be a little bit more introverted. Not many people know you on a level of depth, but they feel like they are lucky to be close to you, or if this is someone in the future, they're going to feel lucky to be close to you, enough to know who you truly are. But even to the extent of what they know about you, they still feel like, I still don't know everything. Like, with you, they'll never stop learning, they'll never stop discovering new things about you, you know. And that's what you keep them on their toes. I would not be surprised. You are a wish fulfillment to this person. 9 of Cups is absolute satisfaction. Like, if they were to actually say, this is what I want in a person, God would send them you. Like, this is basically, like, this is why they're falling in love with you, because you tick all their boxes. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're strong, you're stable, you're in this person's eyes, you're literally just like a beautiful angel, you know. And not angel as in like, I'm innocent, like, not that kind of way, but angel as in there's something very like divine about your energy, that you have a good connection to God, you know. And it makes them feel like you are very blessed, but you don't take advantage of that. You don't use it to abuse or to manipulate other people, you know. You are wish fulfillment to this person, okay? They admire you so much that sometimes they feel like, can I keep up? Can I actually keep up with Pile 3? Because Pile 3 is always changing, they're always evolving, you know. But as long as you're loyal and they're loyal, it's like, this can last forever. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like it's very tricky, because in a lot of relationships, when people file for divorce, sometimes you hear, we just grew apart, we outgrew each other. But that's a part of life, that we're always going to evolve and change and grow. But then how are we supposed to maintain relationships long term, you know? We've got to grow together, and as long as you both are loyal to one another and you respect each other through each phase, then I don't see this breaking apart, basically. But yeah, we have Unite. So again, they like the fact that whenever they're in your presence, they just feel like, this is a whole vibe. I feel like I can ascend. And I'm not even joking. Like, they feel at peace when they're in your presence. They feel like, I feel safe. And maybe for this person, no one has ever made them feel that way. Maybe they've been hurt, they've been betrayed, maybe you have, and it's been mutual. But for once, they feel like, I actually have someone I can trust. Even if they are mysterious, it's like, you are still an honest person. Like, you may be the type of person that you're very mysterious, you keep things hidden. It's kind of like, you know, Halle Berry, is it Halle Berry or Halle Bailey? Like, the sister of Chloe, basically, the one that gave birth to a boy called Halo. How she kept her pregnancy a secret, and everyone's getting so pressed over it, and she's 23. It's just like, I don't know if it's an American thing or if it's like a global thing, but I don't see anything wrong with keeping your pregnancy a bit quiet, even if you are a celeb, because I don't know. Maybe it's a cultural difference, because I don't know, like, due to like growing up the way I have, a lot of people around where I live, coming from different countries where they share the same culture, so if the African culture, but like, people don't really like, I think, okay, not really culture, more so religion, but like on the Islamic side, like, people believe in this thing called evil eye. I mean, a lot of people do. I mean, you guys are watching this. I'm sure you guys know what the evil eye is. And so therefore, people are going to be a little bit more protective over their bump. They don't want people to know they're having kids. They don't want to show what their baby's face looks like so soon. The world is a scary place. And there are people who even do magic on children. Yes, even babies. And it's weird, because it's like, what do you have against the baby? it's a mad world we live in, and naturally it's normal for a mother to want to protect that and hide that, you know. A lot of my friends, honestly, no one knew I was pregnant until I was 9 months, and that's when I decided to do a baby shower, because it's like I just wanted to protect it, you know. But then the baby shower is when you celebrate it, and then weeks later you give birth, you know. So you give off that vibe where you may not tell people what you've got going on, or you may not tell this person everything, but if they were to ask you, you'd be honest. Like you don't lie, you're not a dishonest person, you're just very mysterious in that way. And this is what they like, though, because they can actually trust you. You keep them on their toes, though. But that's all I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the fourth pile. Okay, so pile 4, 4010. You guys chose the charm. May you see the magic in all things. Ooh, I heard temperate. Like, what's it called? Temptress. I think that's what I heard. Is that a word? But it's giving me the vibe of someone who's very seductive. Very good at that, very persuasive, very influential. Okay, but let's see. We have 16, it's not an emergency. 1 is all about new portals, new beginnings, and 6 is a number of balance and reciprocity. Add them together, you get 7, which is all about learning. So there's definitely something about them learning to allow love and receiving, and so giving and receiving love. This is what they've learnt in the connection with you. Because this person could have thought that they were never going to fall in love, or they were never going to be with anyone, and that was that. Like, they just thought, okay, love is not real, and there's always going to be someone who gets a short end of the stick in relationships. Some people overgive, some people undergive, and they just felt like they will never be in equilibrium. But there's something about your energy that makes them realize, because, you know, this person's in the hospital, right, and they're saying it's not an emergency. There's something about them that now realizes that maybe there's nothing wrong with me. I was just hurt. Maybe I just needed to heal. And now I realize there can be equal give and take in relationships. True love does exist. You know, now they're realizing I need to get out of this hospital bed and embrace love. Maybe what I was feeling didn't need to be diagnosed as, you know, PTSD, or I don't know, like really bad attachment, or even narcissism. Like, maybe this person's realizing that, you know what, I'm actually okay. I was just hurt and I just needed healing, because you're showing me that love is real and you can have something equal with each other, and true love. You know, it's making them realize that I'm okay. And that's what they're learning, but slowly learning. Okay, we have the turtle and the coriander, which is satisfaction. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, there's something about this person learning to be present and realizing, yeah, there's nothing wrong with me. Like, I just hadn't met the right person. We have the 5 of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Ace of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the sacral chakra, and we have manifestation. I would not be surprised, guys. Manifestation, you guys seem very... I won't tell anyone if you want, but some of you may be, you know, into the occult, okay? Because with this manifestation, with the charm and see the magic and all things, there's something about your energy that's very sexy, okay? It really tempts people in. It's like this person feels like you've put a spell on them, you know? Like, you make them feel like very much attracted. And we do have attraction, okay? And I think it's because you guys are learning how to love yourself and being in that vibration of love. And that's the highest vibration of all. Like, and that's what you're attracting in this present moment. But this is also for your future person. They're going to find you very lovable and very sexy, because with the sacral chakra, that's like the fifth. Is it the 5th? No, it's like the 2nd. If it goes from up down, or it's probably the 5th. Yeah, it's like orange, okay? And it's responsible, these functions are responsible for sexual energy, creativity, things like that. It makes me think of Leo, but there's something just very inspiring and very inspirational about you. I would not be surprised if you guys are like empresses, emperors, like in a past life, and you guys have taken a lot of traits with you into this lifetime that just allows people to want to be around you, want to connect around you, even if you're like, what? Gemini, no one talks to me like that. I keep everything private. I don't talk to people like that. But it's like, if someone was to get you alone and have a conversation with you and pick your brain for at least, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, they'd be hooked. There's something about your communication skills and the way you speak, and there's something about the way you word things as well. It makes people willing to listen to you, if that makes sense. But this person, they're really satisfied by you. And maybe you guys know how to throw it down in the bedroom, because we have satisfaction and we have Ace of Wands. And isn't that kind of phallic looking? So they find you very, they really love the fact that you're very sexy. They love the fact that you're very gorgeous, beautiful, handsome. You're giving ride or die though. It's like you're not just all like lust. There's love there, because you're very ride or die, because we have the 5 of Pentacles, and that is like I will ride with you. Even if you're down, I'm down with you. Like, this is giving me an energy of like, even if we were homeless, we're still together. Like, you give off that loyal vibe, okay? Some of you, not all of you, some of you may be a little bit prideful, as in like, say for example, like this guy or girl or just person tells you to do something or suggests something to you, and you're like, no, I don't need to hear that, I'm gonna do it this way, like in a very cheeky way. This person will find it cute. Like, say for example, like, I'm not taking a coat to this event, the coat ruins my outfit and I don't feel cold, and then your person's like, but it's gonna get cold later, and you're like, no, it's not. And then this person will take a coat anyway, your coat, just in case. And then you get to the event, and then time goes by, you start to feel cold, and they're just like, I told you so. And you're like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm getting that vibe from, I don't know why, I'm getting that vibe from this card. And I think it's like the stubbornness a little bit, but they find it endearing. They find it cute, okay? But this person's got your back, and they feel like you're very loyal, you've got their back. You know how to make light of every situation. This is what they also love about you. Or if this is like a future person, this is what they're gonna love about you. It's like, say for example, a very extreme example, but say for example, you've done a test and you failed. Like, instead of crying, you're just like, well, want to go out for a drink? It's like, it's like there's something funny about you guys, or the way you try and make light of the situation, or just move on from it completely and just not allow it to destroy you, you know? That's the energy I'm getting with the it's not an emergency. Like, you probably make light of every situation and they find that hilarious. Like, you could be very goofy, very silly, and you don't stay sad for very long, and they find this a very adorable thing. They're just learning a lot about you, and therefore about love in general. But you're very charming. Even if you are not someone who you go out of your way to talk to people, but there's something about your energy that's very charming, very witty. I would not be surprised if you guys are just very funny people. But you have a lot of energy to get things done for yourself, and some of you are very creative people, so it's like they really enjoy that. But there's something about manifestation that, you know how to turn the wheel in your favor. Like, so even if you're down and out, like, you know a way to find new opportunities to turn the situation and bounce back. And this is what they really, really love about you. This is why they're falling in love with you. Or if it's a new person, this is why they will fall in love with you. I heard outstanding. Like, this person finds you very outstanding, because they feel like it's more of sort of human nature to mope, but you don't. I heard signature. So maybe there's something about you that's very unique. You might have a signature look. You do something that only they'll be like, that is a powerful thing. This is how I can identify that's a powerful thing. Powerful thing. But yeah. I'm hearing animals. I'm hearing peony. I'm hearing lizard. No, peony. Yeah. Or pony. But yeah. You guys can shapeshift. And I don't mean that like physically, but it's like you are very adaptable no matter which environment you go in. Like, if this person wants to introduce you to their family, you'll fit in well. If they want to introduce you to your friends, you fit in well. Like, you're very adaptable. You know how to read a room, and this is what they really like. That's all I'm getting. I'm going to move on to pile number 5. Okay, pile 5, 48, 41. You guys chose together. May you be connected. Okay. Through thick and thin, we have 6 to 2, share your gifts. 6 and 2 is 8, which is about abundance, but 6 is all about balance and reciprocity, and 2 is all about connections. Okay, share your gifts. I'm hearing, if I'm up, we're up. Okay, you guys bring people together. You guys very communal when it comes to people you love. We have the Martin and the Foxglove. We have mischief. Oh, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. We have the Queen of Cups, okay, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Death card, which is literally Scorpio. And then we have anger. Ooh, okay, we have jealousy. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Because when I saw the Death card, I thought, okay, that makes me think of Scorpio. And Scorpios are very passionate and very territorial, aka possessive. So I feel like this person, whether they're in the future or is someone you're currently with, they fell in love with you because they like how you, my man, my man, my man. You don't play about it. You give that energy like, this is my person. This is, like you show your love in a very like clear way. And it makes them realize that, yeah, you do deserve that love. You deserve my heart. You deserve everything. You're someone who, you deserve love as well. So you're just like, well, I'm going to go after my love because I love love, This is also Sagittarius with the arch here, but they like the fact that, not that you're controlling, but it's like when you want something, you make sure you get shit done. It's like you're going to find a way. When there's a will, there's a way. No one's going to stop you from going towards what you truly want. And this is what this person honestly admires. Like you're very determined, similar to Part 1, but it's like, when you're very loyal and down to earth, because when you have things, you want to share them with this person or with people in general. They like the fact that you share. Like if there's a secret formula to something, you're going to share it. You're not going to gatekeep. You're not a gatekeeper. You're like, okay, I got this. I earned this today. I earned this amount. I'm going to share it with you guys. Like you're very down to earth. Or if you got an opportunity or you got something going for yourself, you're not afraid to lay down tips on how to get there. Like say for example, like weight loss, you're the type of person who be like, well, this is how I lost weight, this is the strategy I used. Or if you got a really good job and you're earning really good money, you have a successful business, they're like, okay, well, this is my successful business, this is how I got to here where I need to be. Like you're not afraid to share your tips and tricks. Like you're someone who you don't gatekeep, and they really appreciate that. With the Together card, like they feel like you're very cooperative in a way where like you're someone who you want to work things out with people. You don't want to just drop them whenever you want to drop them. You're the type of person that you're like, you know what, we're in this together. You're like, if you're a woman, you're also a girl's girl. If you're a guy, you're a guy's guy. But you're also just for the people. You don't believe in division. You're a lover, not a fighter. Like you don't want to create friction between you and people, and they really like that. Very cooperative. They also like the fact that you're very beautiful inside and out and very intuitive. You're someone who feels a lot. Like you have emotions that are very like deep, like they run deep. You're very intense. Let's just put it that way. It's giving Scorpio energy. You're very intense when it comes to your emotions, and you're very almost psychic. Like you're very intuitive. Like you can pick up on things that they necessarily won't say, and it makes them feel like, damn, like I feel understood. But with the whole jealousy and the anger, they like the fact that sometimes you make it a little bit jealous. If say for example, if you see someone talking to your person or you're very possessive of your person, it's just like, oh, I know you're not talking to my person. But not in a way where like you're going to fight everyone who looks at your person, but in a way where you have this protective jealousy, as in like you make your partner aware that you are theirs and they are yours. And you make everybody known that, yeah, this is my person, okay? It's kind of like, that's my man, I'm going to stick beside him. Like, it's that energy. And I feel like this person finds it so hilarious and cute. They like the fact that you're feisty. With this anger, with this mischief, you guys give me Jade West from Victorious kind of vibes, okay? It's like, you don't play it. She doesn't play about Beck, and you guys don't play about your person. It's like, this is my person, this is my man, this is my woman, Play if you want to, see what happens. F around and find out. You give that energy. Like, they like the fact that you're very assertive, and they like the fact that you can be a little bit defensive when you need to be, and you're not afraid to let people know. Like if you're in a relationship with this person, it's like if someone tries to flirt with you, you're like, I'm taken, and they're like, but what, you're not allowed to have friends. You're like, I said I was freaking taken. Like you're this person, like you're very stand your ground and command respect. And this person finds you so feisty and so passionate with the anger. They may feel like you have a little bit of anger issues, but they low-key are turned on by that. But with the jealousy, it's like, no, like you're my person. I'm not letting anyone step in between us. Like you're very like territorial, but it's because you love so hard, and it's nothing wrong with that as long as it's with the right person. And Yeah, they like the fact that you're also very transformative. Okay, so they really like the fact that you. I'm laughing because I'm thinking of someone switching, like someone being like, "Hi, darling. Hi, sweetie," and then like as soon as like something pisses you off, you're like, you go demon mode. You're like, what did you just say? Like it just switches. It's like you have this really sweet and kind and loving side, and then you have this really, you don't want to F with me side. And they love that. They love that. They eat it up. Okay, you're very intense. They really enjoy that. But at the same time, it's like your good traits will always override the less good traits, But they feel like they can have eternal happiness with you. They feel like the feelings you have for them is mutual. It's just you're very good at expressing it, and it's very intense, and they like it. They like it. Okay. They know you deserve love, and you're someone who's very lovable. But that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. You're not afraid to stir the pot. You're not afraid to start drama when you need to, or you're not start drama, but you're not afraid to finish it, But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to pile 6. Okay, pile 6, 5532. You guys chose rest. May you find moments of serenity. Okay, it's giving Zen vibes. We have number 5, turn on the light, and 5 is all about change. Okay, let's see what this is about, because I'm not picking up on anything yet. We have the wolf and the rose hip, which is guardianship. Okay, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I'm hearing rebel. Maybe you guys are like Aquarius people, or like Sagittarius, Scorpios, but there's something about your energy of which screams like, I don't conform, We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarius energy. We have the Page of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have I Need You, and we have Pride reversed. Okay. So why did they fall in love with you? I feel like you guys are very authentic. You're the type of person where you don't let pride govern you. Okay, you're not afraid to let someone know like how you feel. You're comfortable in your vulnerability, but you're also comfortable in your strength. You're someone who's very reliable with the guardianship, someone who's responsible. They also like the fact that, yeah, you are very expressive with your emotions and vulnerable, because we do have the Page of Cups. And I feel like you're this type of person whereby you're not afraid to say sorry, or you're not afraid to say I need you, or whatever, or I love you. You're not afraid you're not afraid to tap into that if you need to be, okay? But this person also likes the fact you're very unpredictable. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like they never know what to expect with you. There's always something good, but also something different, and they just never know. You guys could be very impulsive people. I would not be surprised if you guys have ADHD. But you guys are very like I feel like going for a jog today, or I feel like going to a theme park today. Like it's so random, and you just never know what you're gonna do next. Or even with your looks, you may experiment, and you're like, I'm gonna cut my hair today, and then you're like, actually, you know what? Now I'm gonna dye blonde today. Like you guys are just very hard to predict. They find that so cute, but also it kind of concerns them a little bit, because they're like, okay. Will pile 6 like will they one day just fall out of love with me? I can't tell, because you're very hard to predict. Okay, you're full of surprises, but then at the same time you're still loyal, because we do have guardianship, and the rose hip. So when it comes to your loved ones, you're very protective over them, and they feel that you're very fair, you're very balanced, but you're also free spirited. Okay, especially with the free yourself, it's time to take back control. You give off a vibe that you're very free-spirited, and this is what they find really attractive about you. Okay, I'm not trying to shade anyone. Like, say for example, women who, how sometimes people call women pick-me's, as in the pick-me women who like they want to impress men and seek male validation and do anything for men, and it's always men, stab women in the back if it's for a man, kind of women. You're the type of person that doesn't subscribe to that. Like with the pick me women, it's like they think what they're doing is going to make men feel happy, but really it's just aiding the narcissistic men. It's not making all men happy. An actual man is not going to try and control you or govern you. He's going to love you as you are. As long as you're not trying to control him, and he's not going to try and control you. You guys can live harmoniously together with mutual love and respect. And sometimes the pick me women, they feel like I need to simp for this guy. I need to do everything the guy says, even if it's degrading, even if it's unbalanced and unfair, even if it means sacrificing my own value to keep a man, to seek that validation. I'm going to do it, you know. But then with your guys' energy, you're going to attract a man or a woman or whatever it may be. You're going to attract a person who like loves the fact that you're free spirited, loves the fact that you can't be controlled, you can't be tamed. They love the fact that you march to the beat of your own drum because you're still respectful. You know, you're not out here saying, you know what, I'm so free spirited, I can F who I want and I can cheat and I can open my marriage. Like, you're not like that. Oh, sorry, 10%. I need to speed up. You're not like that. You're still respectful. You still respect your partner. You still love your partner. You're still loyal to your partner. Or you will be if this is a new energy. But at the same time, you're like, I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to do this. Like, say, like, okay, maybe that was not the best example, but here's a better example. Like, say, for example, you find some women, right? When they're single, they may wear, like, you know, certain outfits that may be a little bit revealing, right? And then when they're with a guy, the guy's like, okay, you better now cover up because you're mine. You know, you better wear, I don't know, a freaking dress that looks like a nun, okay? Something like that. But then you guys are the type that are like, listen, whether I'm with you or not, like, I'm still going to be myself. So if you met me dressing this way, if you met me being this way, I'm not going to change it just because I'm with you. So you either accept me as I am, or you can find someone that subscribes to your sort of way of life, you know? So this person likes the fact that you have a strong sense of self. They like the fact that you are free-spirited. They like the fact that you are unpredictable, but you're also very vulnerable. You're also very open with your emotions. You're also very honest, very loving, very sweet. There's no pride. Love is patient, and you're very patient. Okay, they love the fact that they need you. Okay, like they need you, and it's because your energy is so intoxicating. Because we have number 5, turn the light. This is all about change, always drastic change, but it's always good change. You always feel like, okay, if I go through something, what is this teaching me? You always look at the positives, and this is the kind of energy that this person needs around them. Like, you are exactly what they need. In a partner, you are exactly what they need. Okay, you even in this picture, it's literally of a couple going sightseeing together, staring at the distance. You are exactly what this person needs. They feel like, where have you been my whole life, you know? And you offer this person peace, because we have rest moments. May you have moments of serenity. They like the fact that you have a good balance. So if you're working, you know, you like the fact that you're not afraid to say, you know what, I need a rest. I'm going to have a lazy day. I'm going to chill out because I've been doing too much. They like the balance. And you guys also balance each other. So if this person is less active as you, like, you balance them out. Or if this person is more active than you, you also balance them out. Like, you may be the type that stays in more and rests more. This person's active, you balance them out. Or if you're the person that is more of a go-getter, then yeah, you balance them out. So yin and yang, like, this person knows that you offer them peace. And you exactly what they need, what they've prayed for, what they've hoped for. Okay? You help shift this person's perspective on things. And I really like that. And you're really protective of people you love, especially if you have children, because we have guardianship. It's like they see you as someone who would make a great parent if you're not a parent. And if you are, they see the fact that you are a great parent and you're responsible. And it makes them very proud of you. This could even be someone you do have children with. They really like the fact that you're a great leader. Okay, they like the fact that you have leadership qualities, you are responsible, and you are someone who's worthy of respect. And they like the fact that you can't be tamed, you can't be controlled, but you are still respectful though. Like, it's not like if this person tried to make a suggestion towards you, you're not the type to just scream at this person, but like, don't tell me what to do. Like, you remember that meme where they're like, you do not tell me what to do. Pick it up, Pooja. And she's just like, no, I'm not going to pick it up. And then the other woman's like, what did she say? She goes, no, you have to pick it up. And then Pooja's like, you don't tell me what to do. What are you going to do? Are you going to hit me? You're asking for it. You're dying for it. Like, like, I feel like you're the type of person that you don't like to be told what to do. I feel like if that woman didn't tell Pooja to pick up the broom or the brush or whatever it may be, if she didn't tell her what to do, I'm sure she would have just picked it up. Was it the broom or the brush, or was it the dustbin or something like that? She would have picked it up if she wasn't being told what to do. But I feel like you're the type of person in this person's eyes that you don't want to be told what to do, but not in a way where if they suggest you're going to scream. You're not going to be like Pooja, basically. You're going to be like the type of person that's like, you know what? I see where you're coming from. I understand that. But respectfully, I think we should do it this way. And I would like to do it this way. Like, you like to have that conversation, a meeting of the minds, respect, you know, but you're still untamable. And you're also hard to tie down. So even if you're like now with this person, even if you're not with this person, because you could still be in love with someone you're not with, but even if you're not with this person, right, or this is a future energy that you will be with, you're the type of person that's so hard to tie down, okay? Not that you're afraid of commitment, but like, you're very selective. It's like, if I'm going to commit, it better be to the love of my freaking life. And we better be compatible, because I don't want to just say yes to anyone. And you may have a lot of admirers, but you're very selective with who you give your time and energy to. So if you're single now, you may feel like a little bit lonely at times, because you're like, damn, is there anyone who, you know, is compatible with me? Is there anyone who would want to be with me that I also would like to be with? And, you know, who can not feel insecure about the fact that I am so free-spirited? And the answer is yes. It just may take a while for some of you, but the answer is yes. Okay, so don't change yourself to fit the mold. I don't think you guys would anyway. But yeah, you are someone who's very, very much like at peace with yourself. And not only are you someone who brings peace to others, but you bring peace to yourself, and you go wherever you are appreciated and wherever there is peace. So you guys could have Libra in your chart as well. But that's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates. Let me know what you want to see next. I think someone else did request, like, how would you be as a parent? But after that, I don't have any other requests in terms of pick a card. So feel free to request one. But that's all I have. Take care and bye.